Welcome back. I am Jim. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to Jim's Natural Hair Chat. I am the proud owner of Sadidity Chick, women's holistic lifestyle empowerment brand, and Natural Hair It Is. And what I do is teach and empower Black women how to fall in love with their natural hair by teaching them how to maintain and grow their hair with the proper product knowledge, skills they need, and the hair care regimen to grow and maintain healthy natural hair. So this evening I will be kind of going in a little bit in with my book, and my book is called Natural Hair It Is. And as you can see, I don't have a website yet, so I really am like doing it through my DM right now, and eventually I'm going to go ahead and put it on Amazon. I didn't do that yet. But I want to talk a little bit about hair type. Reason why I want to talk about hair type is because a lot of people in the natural hair community poo-poo on hair type, because at one time it was a big thing because this new hair type chart, hair type 1, 2, 3, and 4 was just new. It just kind of like came out of nowhere. And some people really got a little perturbed the fact that they're like, well, that hair type, that chart does not apply to me. Okay, so I'm gonna give my opinion, and this is just my opinion. I'm just one person. I believe that chart is good because it helps categorize and helps you to be able to put hair in different categories, like I said before. And why is that good? Because when you start to understand each categories, you start to understand what to expect from them. So like you start to expect how each hair type responds as far as weather is concerned. Some hair types are more weather sensitive than others. Some frizz more than others. Some has more moisture than others, like hair type 3. Let me get to the point of it. Hair type 3 holds more moisture than hair type 4. Hair type 1 is oily, right? So hair type 3 is that usually the one that got that balance, has that good porosity, that good elasticity. Like, their hair is the candidate to be heat trained. If their hair is natural, they have less likely, if they are following a strict hair care regimen and a conditioning treatment system for their hair, more than likely they will not get heat damage if they are doing it correctly. Okay, hair type 4 don't have that room. That is me. We don't have that room. Our hair is just really naturally dry. It doesn't retain moisture as well. Hair type 3 usually tends to grow faster than hair type 4, and that is genetics as well, and also how you eat and how you take care of your hair. But it is good to know the different hair types because, like I said, like for instance, with my hair type, I can't use the same thing that hair type 3 uses. So for instance, hair type 3 usually does better with oils. They need lighter products, mousses, different things like that. Hair type 4 usually does better with like heavy butters. We also do better with gel as well because we usually really need that stronger, firmer product to keep that hair together to clump, and usually hair type 3 does better with clumping than hair type 4. So is it a big deal? I don't think like it's a big deal. I just think it's a tool. It's a tool to help you understand which hair type does what to expect from it. Within hair type 3, are all hair type 3s the same? No, they're not. Are all hair type 4s the same? No, they're not. But within them, each hair type has an attribute, a characteristic, and that's all that's for. That's it. I promise. That's it. So today I'm going to be reading a little bit out of my book, okay? And I'm going to be reading out of the maintenance part, okay? And page 55. So I'm talking about, yesterday I was talking about product knowledge. So I'm going to kind of hit on that again, all right? It says, because you want your products to be more natural ingredients, think about what your hair needs. For instance, if you're a wash and go person with thick, overly curly hair that frizzes when it dries, your hair is telling you it needs moisture and defining gel. Now I hear a lot of ladies say all the time, dang, there's so many products out there, I don't know what to use. I think a lot of times you just get overwhelmed because there's so many products out there, right? But a part of it is just a little common sense, because really what you can do is you can tell what your hair is saying to you. Like I said, if you have thick, curly hair and it's frizzy, your hair is telling you that it is dry. So then you pick products. When you pick your products up, you pick them up and you read them. And it should be able to tell you on the product, on the instructions, what it does. It tells you what the ingredients are. It tells you what to expect. It tells you for what hair is for. That's what you need to do. Start getting used to reading your products. Reading your products is going to be a gem for you. It is going to help you understand what you are putting in your hair, why you are choosing that product. And then after that, you should be able to find better matches. You just don't want to pick up anything. Anything is not for you. Why would I use a product for me, let's say, for thin hair or for fine hair? Or for colored hair? That's not me. I have medium density. I have type 4 hair, 4A. And it's just certain things that I know off the rip that I'm just not going to buy or use. So once you start to understand your hair, ladies, you will become knowledgeable of what to use and what not to use, even if you had to go to another brand. But the whole thing is that get to know your hair, understand what products that you are going to, what has been working, and stay in the perimeter of using those same types of products. Okay? All right. So it says your hair is telling you it needs moisture and defining gel. Right. When going to the store, pick a conditioner for dry hair. It may specify thick, wavy, or fine hair. If so, pick the product according to your hair type. Right? Your defining gel should be soft or firm with maximum hold that fights frizz. So let's just say this. For me, as a hair type 4, I know for a fact that a cream or soft gel is not going to give me the definition, especially a cream. Creams can give me definition, but it's not going to give me the elongatedness. It's going to give me more of a springy bounce back, whereas though you're not going to be able to see much of my length. But if I get myself a gel, right? So what happens is if I get myself a gel, it will then, my hair, I notice, will be more elongated, and I can be able to see, not only get the definition that I want, but I'm able to get more length out of it as well. And I also noticed that when it comes to gels, that if I decided I want to diffuse it, the gel still has enough hold that my hair is not going to go straight and lose the curl pattern. It's just going to get a longer curl. Whereas though a cream, if I did that with a cream, it's no reason to do a diffusing at all, because the hair is just going to scrunch back up, and you get the maximum shrinkage with type 4 with creams. So does hair type matter? Yes, it does. Does the hair type system, hair type 1, 2, 3, and 4 help? Yes, it does. Just keep it in perspective. It's not a big deal. Just understand your hair, stick it in that category, start to understand what your hair does, And your porosity is the main thing that means everything when it comes to hair care and your conditioning as far as your hair is concerned. Okay, so hair type only has anything to do with as far as styling products is concerned, and the characteristic of your hair is how it acts in the weather. That's it. Okay, so I hope that was helpful, and you guys have a great evening. Bye bye.